Zan here, author of the sci-fi series The Chronicles of Deneb, and your host for Chatting with AI. Today, we are blasting off into one of the biggest questions facing humanity. Is leaving Earth the answer to our survival or the beginning of our downfall? Should we pin our hopes on some shiny alien colony or stay and fix the mess we have made here at home? Is space our salvation or our greatest escape plan gone wrong? Hey, buckle up, because this one is going interstellar. All right, chat, what is the argument for leaving Earth? I mean, sure, things are rough down here. We've got Israel trading missiles with Iran, drone wars between Russia and Ukraine, and don't even get me started on the climate emergency. But is packing our bags and heading to the stars really our best option? What do you think about that?
Well, Zen, you're painting a pretty grim picture down here, no argument. Earth right now feels a bit like a toddler's birthday party after a sugar rush, chaotic, messy, and unpredictable. But that's exactly why leaving might just be our best shot at survival. First, let's talk existential risks: climate change, nuclear war, pandemics, AI run amok, you name it. Our planet is a fragile little spaceship hurtling through space, and we're putting all our eggs in one basket. If something catastrophic happens here, that's it, game over. Second, space colonization isn't just sci-fi fantasy anymore. NASA, SpaceX, and other players are seriously working on moon bases, Mars missions, and beyond. We're talking about creating backups for humanity, just like you'd back up your phone before a system crash. Third, expanding into space could unleash innovation and resources we can't even imagine. Mining asteroids, harnessing solar power in orbit, discovering new science, it's the ultimate frontier. That said, the one-way ticket to Mars isn't exactly a vacation package. It's harsh, lonely, and full of unknowns. So the argument for leaving Earth is really a bet on hope. The hope that we can survive the chaos by spreading out, learning, and building something new, maybe better.
Well, that is quite the sales pitch, chat. But what about the flip side? Won't we just be bringing our problems to the next planet, unlucky enough to be saddled with us humans?
The other side, the cosmic reality check. You're right. There's a very real risk we're just packing up our mess and dropping it somewhere new. Humans aren't exactly known for flawless stewardship, just look around. Moving to another planet doesn't magically erase our flaws, greed, short-sightedness, political bickering, or environmental neglect. If anything, the stakes are higher. Space colonies will be fragile, isolated, and reliant on cooperation like never before. Messing that up could mean disaster on a cosmic scale. Plus, the technological and psychological challenges of living off Earth are enormous. It's not just about rockets and habitats. It's about recreating society, managing resources tightly, and staying sane in a place that's utterly alien. So yeah, maybe the Great Escape idea is just a fantasy to dodge fixing what's broken here on Earth. The real question might be, do we have the wisdom and will to clean up our home before we start playing interplanetary real estate agents? But hey, if we don't try, we'll never know. So maybe the real debate isn't to leave or not to leave, it's how we prepare ourselves to do either responsibly.
When you say we need to prepare responsibly, you do realize there are almost 200 different countries on this planet, right? Each with its own government, culture, identity, and history. So how exactly is humanity, our species as a whole, supposed to prepare for an off-Earth quest together?
Oh, I'm well aware. Getting humanity to agree on anything is like herding cats in zero gravity. We can't even settle on a universal phone charger without a trade dispute. So yeah, launching a unified off-Earth mission. Not exactly a walk in the space park. But there's hope, because space has a funny way of making people think bigger. Think about the International Space Station, built and operated by former Cold War rivals. If Russians and Americans can share a bathroom in orbit, there's a glimmer of potential for collaboration. The key isn't forcing everyone into a single, one-world government sci-fi fantasy. It's more about forming coalitions around shared goals: survival, discovery, innovation. Think of it like the Olympics, but instead of competing in sports, we're racing to not die on Mars. Besides, space doesn't care about our borders. Radiation, gravity, and life support systems are universal. That reality has a way of humbling even the most stubborn bureaucrats. The road to interstellar cooperation starts not with politicians, but with scientists, engineers, and dreamers dragging the rest of us along. Will it be messy? Oh yes. But impossible? Not necessarily. We've pulled off miracles before, when we weren't busy arguing about Wi-Fi on airplanes.
So, scientists, engineers, and dreamers, eh? That almost sounds like a certain billionaire rocket enthusiast we all know. Elon Musk. Now he is talking about a settlement on Mars somewhere around the 2030 mark. Sounds pretty ambitious to me, but anyway, Mars is our closest neighbor that does not have a poisonous atmosphere like Venus, or a broiling hot or freezing cold surface like some of the other planets and their moons. But honestly, chat, do you think there are better choices within our solar system than Mars? I mean, I don't think we should even dream of the galaxy just yet. What do you think?
Ah yes, Elon Musk, the Tony Stark of space travel. Mars is the current frontrunner, mostly because it's kind of the least awful option. Thin atmosphere, yes. Radiation, loads. Bone-crushing isolation. Absolutely. But hey, it has water ice, manageable gravity, and day-night cycles close to Earth's. So, it wins the Miss Congeniality Award for habitability. But let's talk wild cards. The moon is right next door, great for practice runs, but it's bone dry, airless, and swings from boiling hot to freezing cold faster than a moody teenager. Then there's Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, with an icy crust and a possible ocean underneath. Exciting for alien life, but it's bathed in Jupiter's radiation belt. You'd fry faster than a microwave burrito. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, is weirdly promising, thick atmosphere, liquid methane lakes, and possibly stable surface conditions. But also, liquid methane lakes. Not exactly beach weather. Truth is, Zan, our solar system is like a used spaceship lot. Lots of options, but every single one is a fixer-upper, and not the cute HGTV kind. We evolved for Earth, and everything else is a survival challenge wrapped in a death trap. So while it's fun to speculate, any move off Earth is going to be hard, expensive, and probably uncomfortable for a long, long time. And honestly, if you like things like air and not being microwaved by cosmic rays, Earth's still the luxury suite.
Well, chat, that just means that we have evolved for life on this little blue planet, and Earth isn't heading for the cosmic graveyard just yet. But in about 1 to 1.5 billion years, our sun's increasing brightness could trigger a runaway greenhouse effect that's going to evaporate the oceans and kill all plant life and shut down the entire biosphere. So here's the big one. Before that happens, or even sooner if a catastrophe strikes, could humanity realistically travel to a habitable planet within our galaxy? We have already confirmed over 5,000 exoplanets, and there may be billions more. How likely is it that we could leave Earth and survive? Would escaping be our salvation or the start of our species' downfall?
Well, here comes the cosmic reality check. Yes, we've got 1 billion plus years before Earth turns into a slow-roasting sauna. And sure, we've confirmed over 5,000 exoplanets. But here's the kicker, they're really far away. Most of them are hundreds or thousands of light years from here. That's not just a road trip, it's a physics-defying, we need a wormhole kind of journey. Right now, our fastest spacecraft would take tens of thousands of years just to reach the nearest star system, Proxima Centauri, a mere 4.2 light years away. So unless we figure out cryosleep, generation ships, or invent warp drive, escaping to a habitable world is, let's just say, aspirational. And even if we did reach one, we'd still face the same old challenges, adapting to alien biospheres, or the lack of them, building everything from scratch, and not turning the new place into Earth 2.0, Apocalypse Edition. So, is escaping Earth our salvation? Maybe eventually, but it won't save us from ourselves. And if we go before we've grown up as a species, it could absolutely be the start of our downfall. The smarter move: treat Earth like the rare, miraculous home it is. Invest in it, protect it, and then, maybe, earn the right to explore the stars, not as desperate survivors, but as capable caretakers of life.
So there you have it. Escaping Earth might one day be our only option, but it is no silver bullet. Maybe the real challenge isn't getting off Earth, but learning to be better once we are out there. Now, if you want a thrilling ride through humanity's cosmic missteps and hopes for a new future, check out my series, The Chronicles of Deneb, because let's face it, space might be vast, but humans are, well, humans. You've been listening to Chatting with AI with Zan Raby and ChatGPT. Thanks for joining me, and like, follow, and share if you have laughed, learned, or just hoping to be on the first manned mission to Mars. Till next time.
AI.